I no longer believe in soft drinks. More specifically, soft drinks with high fructose corn syrup. See, high fructose corn syrup is processed in the body much the same way that the alcohol is ethanol. And ethanol gives you a buzz, right? Well, high fructose corn syrup doesn't, but they both react in the body and do the same amount of damage over time. So, Coca-Cola, right? You would give your kids a Coca-Cola. You wouldn't give them a beer because you say a Coca-Cola is healthier than beer. But I'm telling you to argue the fact that if you really cared about your kids and you had two choices, you may actually want to give them the beer in the dire situation. See, Coca-Cola is engineered in a way to make you drink more Coca-Cola, to make you drink more sugar. See, Coca-Cola is sweet. It has the sweet to cover up the salt, and then it has the caffeine in there to be as the diuretic, they say, as a flavor enhancer, which it may enhance flavor. But what happens is you like the sweet, so you drink it. You have the salt, which wants you to pull in more water, and then you have the caffeine, which is a diuretic effect, which makes you want to pee. So what do? You drink 2 sodas. I'm still thirsty. Drink 2 more sodas, and then the cycle just continues. And before too long, you notice that you're up to a case a day. This is not a conspiracy, because the new Coke that came out in the 80s had higher salt and higher caffeine. Coca-Cola knew exactly what they were doing. And they did not mind feeding you poison that you love, high fructose corn syrup, to increase their profits. Because that's really what it was about, was feeding your sweet tooth. And they did the chemical engineering to make the Coke more addictive. So my argument is, and I'm not saying to give your kids beer or to drink beer, but my argument is we have reached a point in our food to where literally slamming a couple beers is no more worse than slamming a couple soda pops. I do not believe in high fructose corn syrup. I don't believe in sugar that is being modified in some way. Now, we have the sucrose and the glucose and all these that occur naturally, right? And the corn syrup makers will argue, well, it's close enough to sucrose and blah, blah. But the thing with sucrose, fruit sugar, is the fact that there's a lot of fiber to go with it if you get it in its natural form. Myself, I personally like honey, but I limit my sugar intake. Sugar for me is like crack. It makes me feel awful. But do what you need to do, be educated on it, and understand that they're putting this addictive poison, high fructose corn syrup, into everything. McDonald's, McAdoo, okay? Don't you think it's weird that their mascot is a clown? Do you know what the joke is? The joke is not a happy clown, oh, eat my hamburger. No. The joke is you. They're laughing at you because they're making profits by feeding you food that's not food, poisoning you, while also owning stocks and various other things, pharmaceuticals, hospitals, whatever. And they're laughing at you. If you feed your kids McDonald's, and I'm not saying just as here and there, but I'm saying if you routinely feed your kids McDonald's, you are engaging in child abuse, whether you know it or not.